So I'm gonna go ahead and head over here. I'm going to scoot my hips close to the wall. Maybe my glutes actually touch the wall here. So I'm gonna scoot up close. I'm gonna sweep my legs around. I'm gonna wiggle to the wall. Now once I'm here, I'm gonna take a moment to feel the earth underneath my hips. Take a breath. And just kind of check in with yourself here. You might already feel like a grounded energy. You might already feel a little weight off of the hips. Those of us who are in our moon cycle, sometimes it gets to be a little much on our backs, so this kind of helps. Or you can even take the sandbag and lay it across your lower abdomen, across the hip area. You don't want to be up too high, just kind of in the hips. And that might help ground you here. And if you'd like, you can let your legs go nice and wide. I'm going to fall off the wall here. But you can allow your hips to go as wide as your wide is. So your wide might be wider or more narrow than mine. And you can just kind of explore the space. If you need some support, you can even prop pillows underneath the thigh so that it's not too deep. You can prop them under. So whatever you have at home can help support. Or you can use a strap across the thighs to help hold them together. And then, I'm not going to use the sandbag, it's a little much for me today, but you can breathe down into the belly and breathe to where the belly expands, inhaling, softening the belly, and exhaling, release. And this kind of helps relax that pelvic floor area. And as you begin to settle down, maybe you can feel gravity taking place. You can stay here for a few more minutes, or you can bend your knees and kind of slide your feet down the wall, allowing the thighs to open up and just feeling the release of the lower back, the inner thigh area here. You can even press the thighs gently, or using that wall as an added space to help, or an added, resistance, or support, right? So it's all about support and surrender. Even though the wall is kind of creating that resistance of the press. Same thing, breathe down into the belly. Softening with each breath. You might already feel that inner thigh opening up. And then you can go ahead and bring the legs up the wall at the center. You can circle and point and flex the feet. Another option, if you're safe or you feel safe doing so and balanced, you can place that weight on top of the feet against the wall, and sometimes that helps ground the hips down and take that pressure off. Same thing, continue to breathe into the belly, sometimes massaging the hips or feeling the thighs. I like to press them a little bit, kind of pull the hips away as I breathe. And then you can gently release that sandbag if you had it up there. I'm going to give my hips a little bit of space away from the wall. So maybe my feet can sit at a 90-degree angle. And then I'm going to take this foot. So before I bend my knee, I'm going to take my ankle and place it over my thigh. Flex the foot so that now I'm bone on bone, not the joint. And then I'm going to slide that foot down the wall, and I'm going to press against my right thigh. So now I'm feeling that sciatic area. And your hips should always stay grounded to the earth. If you feel a lift, then you're too far back out. You want to be right into that muscular area of that sciatic muscle, the glutes, the abductors, the ones that go out and away from the body. Same thing, use that breath, expand the belly, exaggerate your exhale. One more time. And then change sides. Bringing that foot over. You always want to be above the ankle, across the femur bone on your thigh. Slide that foot down. And you can press your left hand against that opposite thigh. Breathe. Exaggerate your exhales. Allow the body to soften. 2 more breaths. Last one. And Bring both knees in. Give yourself a little massage. You can let the knees melt over to the side and take a twist. And then over to the other side. And then we're going to go ahead and make our way to the side. Take your time as you come up to a sit, as that the legs up the wall can make you feel as though you can get lightheaded if you're low blood pressure. So take a moment as you slowly come up, sitting your sit bones down and just taking a moment to breathe and reflect on that lower back, the hips, that few minutes you took for yourself today. Sighing it out. Gather all that peace, love, and positive energy, sealing into your heart. Say thank you for showing up today. Thank you. Namaste.